some people you meet and it's just not the right time to meet them, and that sucks. Even if this person is everything that you need and everything that you didn't even know you needed and is just fits you perfectly, then if it's not the right time, it's not the right time and can't make it happen. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you have been around my channel for a year or so, even though I haven't really uploaded in the past year, one of the very last videos I uploaded around this time last year was a video of a very broken, sad, confused girl. I was sitting down and I was just in front of the camera, I had so much going on in my head that I had to share and I had to get out. I just rewatched the video and I haven't wanted to watch it since I uploaded it because I knew how raw the emotion was, how sad and broken I was in that video, and watching it back just then makes me so sad. I was broken. I was at a massive wall in my life and I just didn't think I was gonna find a way out. I was living in my ex-boyfriend's apartment. I was really struggling with money at the time. He was really helping me out with money. I didn't have a car. We were sharing a car. It was just a rotten time in my life, but I am so beyond thankful that I went through it. I spoke about in that video, I will link it up in the little icon if you want to go and watch an emotional girl speak for 20 minutes. I said in that video that I was so stuck. I think everyone has to go through highs and lows in their life to understand more about themselves and to be more grateful and to really learn things about life. Basically, I just want to pretty much give my year's reflection on life since that video. I mean, I talked about how I'd lost someone that I thought was my perfect person. That relationship had only just ended and we were still living together, and Noah and I were together previously and I was not in the best place mentally. I'd just gotten out of a really, really long relationship that really broke me down, and I've talked about that relationship so many times on this channel and I'm done with it. Okay, that chapter is completely shut off and done. I don't want to reopen that door anymore. I'm done with that. When we met, I was still so caught up in that, and Noah was actually one of the people that I spoke to pretty much when it all was coming to a head. He was the person that sat there and listened to me complain about it and talk about it and say how I was so in love with him still and I still wanted to be with him and I thought I could make it work and blah, 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 blah. And then Noah and I ended up in this relationship, which we'd only known each other for a month or so before that all kind of happened, and it just wasn't the time. Deep down, I knew that Noah was someone that I could get along with and that I could do life with, and that he was so special to me. I just wanted to make it work, but he couldn't love someone that was still caught up in the past. I think I realized that. I knew what I was putting him through. He came home one afternoon and I was there and I was ready to break up with him, and we sat down and we talked and we both cried because I really think we both still wanted to be there and to be involved with each other's lives, but I just couldn't. I was the issue. I couldn't make it work for us because I had so many things going on. And I remember when I filmed this video, I was so mad at myself and I was so heartbroken because I thought I'd met my person. I really thought I'd met who I was meant to be with, and I really thought I'd lost it, and I really thought I'd ruined it. It's so surreal looking at my life now and knowing that a year ago I was sitting in Noah's apartment crying my eyes out because we'd just broken up and I didn't know where to go next. I just thought that was it. I thought I'd blown my chance. I thought I was going to be alone forever, which in that video I emphasized so much about how I wanted a family and I wanted to be in love and I wanted a life with someone, and I hadn't sorted myself out yet. I didn't deserve any of that yet. I was so mad at myself and the world because I thought, how dare they rip this away from me? Like, I've just come out of this awful relationship and then I've got this amazing guy and I don't get to be with him and I don't deserve him and blah, 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 blah. I think I stayed living with Noah for another probably 2 months, I reckon. He obviously started moving on with his life and I had to move out because he was busy moving on. He was with other people. He had to get over our relationship, and me living there and us sleeping in the same bed every single night just as friends was not working for anyone. And I was just so, I said in that last year's video, I said I hold on until the very last second, and I don't want to let go of something that I believe is so special. And I feel like I really, really did that with Noah. Even when we'd broken up and I moved back into my family home, and I still, if he'd message me, I would reply straight away. If he needed me, I would be there in 2 seconds. I just felt like there was something about him that I couldn't let go of. And I didn't know if it was like a rebound relationship, if I was just trying to hold on to someone who was so... Noah is the kindest, most amazing, gentle, selfless, like... Anyway, so Noah and I stayed friends for as long as we could make it work, and then I moved into this house, living my life, and we just started to slowly drift apart. There was no actual real reason that we weren't friends anymore. We'd been so full on in this relationship. We just needed a breather. Like, we were so quickly into a relationship. We were 100% in that relationship straight away. Like, I'd moved all my stuff in. Like, we were in this relationship, and then we broke up and I was still there and we were still friends and we were still doing absolutely everything together, and then we were trying to be with other people and trying to not be a relationship anymore, but we were still sleeping together at night. We were still doing everything together. We were sharing a car, for God's sake. Our lives were still so heavily revolved around each other that I think as soon as I moved out of his place and had my own place, he would still come and visit, but where he lived was still quite a big drive for, like, when none of his life was down this way. It was a big drive for him to come and just see me, and I had nothing where he lived to go to and see him for, and we just slowly drifted apart. And I was so sad about it because I really believed that Noah was who I was meant to be with, and every time that we didn't talk and every time something happened and I wish I could tell Noah, it was just, I handled it quite well. Like, I wasn't an emotional wreck. I didn't post a 17-minute long crying video on YouTube. Like, I was happy that we were having space. I was getting myself back into my normal routine. It was still a part of him missing every single day. Like, every day there was just a bit missing, and it was Noah. He was my best friend for so long, my bestest boyfriend for so long, like, and he wasn't there. I tried to just hang out so many times and it just wasn't right. And then one day something just clicked, and I was finally in a better place. I knew that my old relationship was done. I was done with everything that came with him. I was done with everything that I thought that I could still hold on to. I was done. I think Noah saw that, and I think he realized that we could probably give it another go. He moved into this house at the start of this year, and I mean, life is so good. It's crazy how life can go from me crying in Noah's apartment to me sitting here saying I am living the best life in the entire world. I am so happy. Every single day I wake up and I'm so thankful that I get to wake up next to the big snoring heap next to me. I thank everything in this universe that I went through that shitty time last year and that I felt so low, because it gave me motivation to change my life, and it gave me motivation to get over everything, and I knew that there was this good guy waiting for me. It kicked me in the butt. Like, I knew I had to sort myself out before I could deal with anything to do with him. I just wanted to make this video because when I was feeling as stuck and sad as I was, I didn't think there was a way out of it, and I didn't think I would ever get over everything that was going on. I just didn't see this beautiful house with my dog and my amazing boyfriend that wants everything that I talked about. He is so in love with me. We do everything together, and nothing is ever a chore when we're together, and everything is just so perfect. We support each other's dreams, we support each other's goals, we both want to live the same life. I didn't see that happening this time last year. I didn't think that I could ever get a better relationship than I had with Noah, and I have never felt so loved and so looked after, and so just to be in an honest relationship is freaking amazing. Not to be questioning something that everyone's saying, and not to be worried about where they are when they're not with you, and to be really hurt all the time and to be crying every day. That's not normal. If you're in a relationship where they make you cry every single day, or a relationship that you're in makes you cry, or a situation you're in because of them makes you cry, get out of there. I felt like I had no hope in my life. I felt like I didn't have a purpose. I felt like there was no point me being there anymore. Every single thing that I wanted in that video, and that I said that I needed, and that I wanted love, and I wanted to be supported, and I needed whatever, I've got that now. I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you're going through an absolute crap time, don't stress. There's a Noah out there for you. If that's what you're looking for, there's someone that'll come along and sweep you up off your feet and make everything okay. There's a job waiting for you that will make you feel like you're worth something, like you have purpose. There's a dog waiting for you to love. There's always, whatever you're missing in your life, there's always something out there waiting for you. And you just have to be patient, and you just have to work on yourself. Take a step back and think, okay, why am I getting punished? Why is the world... I strongly believe in everything happens for a reason, and I believe that the world gives you a plate just when you need it. It's not by chance that we're just put on this world, and it's not by chance that things happen to us, and there is a plan, and it's all about how you see the opportunities and how you take them and what you make out of them, and how you look at a situation and how you grow from bad times. Literally, if you watch the video from a year ago and watch my life now, that is how life works. You go through the absolute lowest point of your life where you don't think you're ever going to get anything that you want, and you think life's shit. And then a year later, you're here with the most amazing boyfriend in the most amazing house, and you love your life. I just want everyone who's going through a crap time to know that I was going through a crap time, and now here I am, so super happy and so in love. I just wanted to make this video because I've also had a lot of people question, who's Noah? Where did Noah come from? That's just kind of happened quickly. Oh, he's living with you. Noah has been around for going on 2 years. He's a great human. Love Noah. He has supported me through every stage of my life that I've been in the last 2 years. He's seen every single down day that I've ever had. It's amazing how life works, and I just want you to sit there and realize that life is amazing. You're amazing. Everything's okay. You're going to be okay. You're a wonderful human, and what you deserve is coming for you. So there you go. I just wanted to explain the situation that has been my life. I know that that was one of the very last videos I uploaded before I went MIA for about a year. So I just wanted to share with you what's been going on, because you guys are my family. Yeah, I just feel like you're some of the most important people in my life, and I really have to keep you up to date with things that happen. So there we go. Thank you so much for watching. If you did like this little ranty video about how sad I was a year ago, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't already. I have made a new Instagram account for this channel because my other one kind of died and got spam related things, and it was just all a bit messy. So my new Instagram account is just Betty Vlogs, all one word. Follow me on Instagram. Don't forget you can always talk to me on Instagram, Snapchat and Facebook, and of course in the comments down below, and I will see you next time with another video. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye. Every piece of shit that has happened to me, I can now sit back and I know why it happened, and I can sit back and I can tell you that I'm thankful for it happening. I think I'm just coming to the realization that love doesn't fix everything. I'm struggling to see the point in life at the moment. I just feel like I'm letting my younger self down, because I promised myself that I would do whatever I could to make other people happy, and that I would always look after other people, and that I promised myself that I would always make sure that I was happy. And I saw this thing on Instagram today, and it said you have to fall in love 3 times before you find love. And it was something like you have to fall in love with your best friend, which I did in high school. You have to fall in love with the wrong person to show you what you need. And you have to fall in love with someone like you. I've done all those 3 things, and the relationship that I just got out of is so fresh right now, but that was a completely different experience. I don't know how I'm gonna match it because it was so good. I'm not entirely sure what I'm gaining from losing him. The relationship I just got out of, I got everything I needed. It was not a time that I felt betrayed or lied to or mistreated. Like, I don't know how much fight I have left in me to fight for love anymore, and that makes me really sad.